Hi, I'm Claudia. I'm the practice manager here at Dental Quarters Claremont. I'm also the receptionist, the steri nurse, the clinical nurse, treatment plan coordinator, lab technician, pretty much an all-star athlete, and I've been working here for about 7 years now. The way that I used to manage the stock here at Dental Quarters before we started using Imbident is time-consuming and long process. What I'd have to do is print out an Excel spreadsheet at the end of every month, and that has all the equipment, all the materials, all the burrs that we use here, and I'd have to go through every single drawer, every single cupboard and see what stock was low, and then I'd write that all down, and then I would separate them into the suppliers, and then I'd have to email them. It was just very time consuming, and it was not something that I really enjoyed doing. Coming straight from study to this one practice, I just wasn't really aware of any other process that we could implement. So it was either going to be what we had now or nothing. So some of the challenges that I had with the old system was that because it was very heavily reliant on myself, there was many times where I just missed stock, and so that really was very detrimental to our practice because it meant that I wasn't able to order the stock until the next month. We had a little whiteboard to help the practice out, so pretty much if anyone noticed any stock that was running low, we would write it down on the whiteboard. But the only downfall to that is if it wasn't on the whiteboard and I had missed it on our Excel spreadsheet, then I just wouldn't order it. It would just completely get missed. So all this chaos really just affected our business by adding unnecessary stress to the whole practice, because when the dentist needed something and we didn't have it, he'd have to figure out a way to go on with the procedure without this particular product. I wasn't able to keep track of what I had ordered and what was on back order. So a lot of the times, if something was on back order and I'd reordered something, we would have overstock, and pretty much what would happen is things would expire. And so I'd have to chuck things out. It was just a waste of money, a waste of time really, and just an unnecessary process. I think I've always known that I had to change our system because it was so time consuming, and it takes time for someone to actually understand where to order it from, where to look, what not to forget. It's just a really long process, and I just didn't have the time to really teach anyone that. So when we discovered Imbident, it was pretty much a no-brainer to try and get them on board because it just seemed like it was a much simpler process. It was the solution to all my problems really. I loved the idea of having everything all managed automatically into just one little system. It was just a really great system that anyone could really use, and it was something that this practice really needed. The whole process of implementing Imbident in our practice was really, really easy. Imbident helped a lot with just pretty much telling us how to set up the whole process. It was very easy for all of us to do, which is great because it meant that we were all learning all together. And all we had to really do was stick a couple of stickers where all the stock was and enter that all into the system. And pretty much it was all good to go. So yeah, it was really, really easy. Some of the main reasons that I really like Imbident is the fact that it's environmentally friendly, which I like. I don't have to print out a whole bunch of papers anymore. I really liked how simple it was to use and that it's accessible on all devices. So it could be used on your laptop, on your phone even, on your iPad. It was accessible for all at any time of the day. And it was just really simple and easy process that anyone could follow. Pretty much when stock arrived, I would just scan it in. It would notify me at the end of every month what stock was running low. And so all I'd have to do is look at that, and it would tell me exactly where I ordered the products from. So it would tell me the supplier, and all I'd have to do is look at that, email that through to the supplier, and it was all done. What's also great with Imbident is that if we had any new stock, they have a catalogue that integrates all the suppliers on there, so it's just a one-stop shop for me to enter the product in, and it will automatically get entered into our inventory. Imbident integrates all of the prices with the suppliers, so it's really easy for me to keep track of our budget. So the impact that Imbident has had has been phenomenal. really it's just taken a load off my shoulders because the product is so simple to use, everyone is able to use it. And it's really easy for people to follow. I don't even really need to teach anyone. All the prompts are there for you, and it's just a simple product that anyone can use. So what used to be chaotic and messy is now structured and organized, all thanks to Invident. They've been really supportive throughout the whole process and have really helped us along, especially because we didn't really know what we were doing, and they told us exactly what to do. And it was very simple. Any questions that we had, they were really quick to respond. I'm just really impressed with the customer service that they had. So it's been a year now since we've been using Invident, and what's great is that it ties everything all together. So there's no more whiteboard, no more spreadsheet, no more paper, and it's just really great because it means that everyone can have the opportunity to order. It isn't so heavily reliant on myself. Without Invident, I don't know what my life would have been like. I'd probably be in therapy because the chaos in the practice would have created a lot of chaos in my mind. I'm so thankful that we've had the opportunity to implement this product because it just has taken a lot of weight off my shoulders, and it just means that I have a reliable product that I can really trust, which is really great. I would 110% recommend this product to all dental practices because as a practice manager, I know exactly how time-consuming it can be for ordering, and this really is the solution to all of our problems.